Okay. So the question to the answer is, what can we break tonight? The answer is everything. What's up, guys? How we doing? We're gonna probably have a shorter stream, but we're gonna take a look at a game that's, I want to see what it is. We might take a look at two different ones, or both of them are kind of demos or playtests. But the first one we're going to look at is a game called IT Works Electronics Repair, and because I'm a dork and I like looking at this kind of thing, that's what we're doing. So we're just going to hop right over into stream because I know I'm starting late. So this is the game. This is the game we're doing. Let me get all of my windows up out of the way and moved, and hopefully things aren't going to break. We'll find out real fast. We'll find out real fast. So I've done a little bit more work on my hunt game program. I've tweaked it a little bit. Ooh, I see a thing. Is there a way for the bot to read the emotes to display the emotes, not the text? Something to look at. Something to look at. All right, let's see. YouTube's working. Yep. Twitch is working. Yep. All right. Hey, Tackle, how are we doing tonight? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I haven't seen anybody play this. I don't know if it's buggy. I don't know anything. This is a play test. It caught my eye. It looked interesting, and I was like, let's take a look. That's kind of where we're at. Just woke up from a nap. Nice. Naps are always good. If I sit down long enough, I after I get home from work, I get that way, and I'm like, I just. Mrs. First will walk in the room, and I'll be sitting there napping. It's like, what do you? So we are going to do English. This is an early test version of the game in development. Some elements are temporary, bugs may occur, and gameplay balance is not final. The game is consistently changing, and your feedback helps us refine the final version. Hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy it anyway. Have fun. I like the can over here. I don't know why it's pulsing. The old school speakers. New game settings. Controls. Okay, so we don't have controller enabled. And that's not the worst thing I've seen. These things, settings. Okay, this is just dorky me. I like that it's a printed circuit board. After venting the car for most of the day, it was nice. All right, we're gonna pause the Final Fantasy music, just in the event that there is in-game music, and there is something. It's super soft. Is that because I have it turned down? Yes. So let's crank that up so we have proper volumes in terms of what they want us to hear. There was no apply. Okay. Interesting choice. New game. Let's see how bad we can break things. You know, I mean, in the car. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you meant. Welcome to your new workplace. It's a modest garage, bought on credit, which from today is your first workshop. It doesn't look impressive, but this is where you start building your own electronic repair business. Customers don't know you even exist yet, and the installments won't pay it for themselves. Everything depends on how well you handle your first jobs. I don't like the scrolling text. Before you start working, you need to clean the garage. There's a lot of trash on the floor, and it only gets in the way. How come all of these games always have like a trash thing? Is this really my... Hang on. This really is the in-game music. For a second there, I thought it was like Final Fantasy music. Just turn that down just a hair. See if we can't adjust, like, see, are there any like speeds? Camera sensitivity. Turn that down a little bit. And a little better. What were you in the car for? Ooh, those thunks are loud. Yeah, a little better. Okay. Whoa. You can definitely tell it's a thing because it's definitely a little choppy, but playable. Which I'm fine with. Took the kids to San Antonio. Did we? Oh, took the kids to SeaWorld. Oh, nice. Did they like it? Great job. The garage is clean. Ready for your first job. Time to turn on the computer and check what's waiting in your inbox. Sweet. Hey, do you think the big glowing arrow? Oh, it spins a little bit too. Oh no, is it following me? No, it's just spinning for. That's an odd choice. It's an odd element choice. All right, click the mail icon, open up the app. This app lets you read messages. God, I do not like the scrolling text. This app lets you read messages from clients, shops, system notifications, job offers, and even spam. Just what they want. You can view, accept, decline tasks here. Check it off and keep up with new jobs. Check the inbox. Click the inbox button to display all messages. John Kowalski. Hey, Fluffy wants your thing. Wasn't Kowalski from like Monsters Inc? It's okay, Kowalski. Hey, I saw your sign just opened up in the neighborhood. I figured I'd give you a shot and see if you know your stuff. I have a problem with my phone. It suddenly stopped making any sounds. The speaker is dead silent. I can't hear music or ringtones. Could you look inside and see what got fried? So you're assuming something's fried. I hope it's a minor issue. You won't just charge me millions, right? Oh no, I totally won't charge you millions. Mike Wazowski. You've learned how to check my email. Is that an achievement? The courier is on the way. The courier will arrive soon. It's a little robot! Isn't he adorable? Can I get in his way? Can I get out? Ooh, you don't let me out. You suck. Approach the parcel locker and use the button to interact. On the left side of the screen is your package. On the right side is the container. You can move items by dragging them or clicking them with the mouse button. Press escape or tab to close the inventory. Place the package on the ground using the right click. Interact with the package, use this. Place it on the workbench. Okay. Okay. Why does it want to use right click for everything? It's so counterintuitive, right? Everyone in the world uses left click to place down things or to select things. Why are we using right click? To repair this phone, you need to buy specific tools. Different devices and components require the use of different tools and repairs. This is accurate. Approach the computer and interact. Dun, dun. Hello? Oh, I'm like, what the frick is going on? All right, open the shop app. In the shop app, I'm going to say it every time the text scrolls like that. It's going to drive me crazy. In the shop app, you can purchase equipment such as furniture, decorations, repair tools, and electronic components. Select the repair tools section. Okay, that works. Add the soldering iron to your cart. Okay. Buy a spudger. What the fuck is a spudger? Add this spudger. Okay, voltmeter, yes. I got it. You should call it an ohm meter. Cause I'm picky like that. Close the app. Log out. Yep. Great. Mm-hmm. Can I see what other tools I can have to play? Ooh, so we got batteries, capacitors, surface mount caps. Okay, it's all surface mount stuff. Said you could also drag it. Okay. Pick up the new order and unpack the tools on the workbench. So this is clearly your tutorial on how to solder. I don't recommend doing this. This is bad practice. Pick up the new tools and unpack the tools on the workbench. Dunk. Can I use the scroll wheel? The scroll wheel would be like so nice to if you just let me use the scroll wheel. That would be fantastic. Got to make things, you know, a true mess. Now that you have all the necessary tools, it's time to start the repair. Focus, because repairs aren't always easy. The client mentioned in the email something is wrong with the audio. Let's take a look into that. Let's start by testing the phone's sound. I mean, that would be the most logical. The very first step is try to power the device up. Repeat the... Use WASD to move up or down closer to the camera, and then C to enable the cursor. Whoa. C. The sound is indeed not working, so you need to remove the screen and look inside the phone. Use the spudger for this. Okay. Scroll wheel would be really nice right here, as opposed to WASD. The scroll wheel would be great for this kind of thing. Yeah, that's almost how you separate a phone, but sure. Oh, you don't even have to do anything. You just click on it. It does this for itself. So, okay, that works. Let's see. To lift the screen, put the screen in your backpack using Tab or T. Grab the voltmeter. Hello. Apply the probe to the highlighted solder point. Components have an in and out. Pins with power flow information. Apply the probe to read a signal. Now, that's not always the case. It depends on how you are probing something. Depends what you're doing. Okay, first off, let's actually get in here and do the actual things. I love that it doesn't tell you how do you know this chip is the thing, right? In the bottom left corner, you can see the data gathered by the probe. V for voltage, pass or fail, and pin out direction. And pin direction, input or an output. The values from this are out, which goes from the PMIC to the capacitor and then to the audio processor, which passes. Everything is fine here. First off, let's if I was actually looking at this, let's see if we can't look at this circuit. Okay, first you're trying just. I want to see if I don't know. Okay, they're doing it okay because this is your speaker right here. Okay, I'll let that pass. The in had a pass status, but the out shows a fail. And the volts are 0.00, which means the component is broken and doesn't conduct electricity. It needs to be replaced. Well, first off, this would be a resistor. A resistor doesn't conduct electricity. It drops the voltage coming in and out. That's it. Let's right click on an empty space on the desk to put down the voltmeter, or it will return on that. Yeah, fine. Sure. To safely unsolder the broken it's a capacitor. Okay. Well, either first off, a capacitor stores voltage. It releases voltage. Can we pull the voltmeter back out again? That better have the same input and output rate, because there's no other circuit that's associated with that. See, this is where it's dangerous because I have a background in electronics. So, and yes, I understand it's a video game. However, if you're going to make a video game about something like this, you better make sure you're getting it right. Pry the battery from the ribbon cable. Oh, okay. I guess. I mean, you wouldn't want to cause issues here. I mean, put down the spludger. Pick up a soldering iron. Give. This is a fancy soldering iron. Hover the mouse over the in. No, I want to put. Screw that. I'm gonna do the output. Give me the output. You suck. Press H to leave the workbench. Okay. The burn capacitor is useless now, so you can throw it in the trash and order a new one. You will also need screen glue to reattach the phone screen, so buy that as well. Okay. First, approach the trash can, and Tater subscribed for 63 months. Taters, what's going on, my dear? Thank you. First off, they're telling you to throw it away without telling you the capacitance of it. You need to know what the microfarads and stuff are of said capacitor. It's just, it doesn't just buy a capacitor. It doesn't work that way. They have voltage ratings. So now we threw a capacitor away, but we don't know what we need to buy because we didn't bother to look at it to see what it was. I mean, they said C2, but C2 is not a rating. I am taking this way too seriously. Taters told me my back hurts. What are you doing? Yeah, we don't talk about it. Oh, right, the courier. Robot, bye-bye. It's a short stream. He said that's... Give me you and you. Go away. Is it bad that like this is not how you solder? Where's the solder? Also, okay, I'm gonna get like way picky here. Okay. That is a shit solder job. Surface mount should cover this whole, see this whole like silver part here? That is where all the solder is supposed to go.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
What are you going off? What the hell?
I am playing a game about electronics repair.
Oh, God.
And I'm saying that that is a bad solder joint. Do I even have, do I have a circuit board in here? That is a bad solder joint. That thing is gonna break. Take care of you, sir. I am. Also, if you pull the cable, pull the battery. That is all. Mrs. First yelling at. Okay, first, okay, hang on, I want to see something. 3.8 volts. 3.8 volts. I suppose that's okay, but you don't. How is Miss Elabin? Like I don't spend enough time dealing with electronics for your job? You know. I'm just saying that could have just been a trace. That capacitor serves no real purpose. Okay, this sucker is not gonna charge. What is this chip? The audio comm chip. That capacitor is not gonna do jack. That is all. Take the phone screen out of your backpack and attach it. Phone. It is. It's fine. Tackle, Ella, Tat, Mrs. First. I just want to say that my bot is working properly. The chat is coming across the way it's supposed to come across. This is a good thing. After pressing the play button again, the sound works properly. The phone is fixed. Now you need to detach the screen one last time. Apply our layer of screen glue. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that it's telling us to redo it, because it was like, reapply the screen. I was like, no. Equip the screen glue. Screen adhesive. Apply the screen glue to the phone by hovering your mouse over the edge and then clicking the button. Nunk. I really want to use the scroll wheel. Press H to leave the workbench. Dunk. The phone is fixed. It is now time to ship the delivery. You will need an order package. You'll need an order package to send the repaired items safely. What if I don't want to send it safely? Wait, so now I have to buy packaging materials. Great. 15 bucks for a box? What kind of crap is that? No. We reuse boxes here. I want to stand in its way. It phases right through me. Okay. Open equipment and place the order package in the workshop. Okay. I keep hitting like the power. Approach the computer and use press the workshop admin icon. This is an app where you can manage your workflow. Here you can view detailed information about your current orders, your finances, and track your progress. Press the open orders panel. Press see more to see more things in the thing. Open Press more info. The text is off slightly on some of it. It's like phased. Press the button to prepare your order shipment. Press X to close the app. Approach the delivery box and use this to interact and prepare a shipping label. It just magically appears. Okay. Finish the package. Finish the package by placing fixed phone inside the box. So that's no fun. I'm gonna steal the box. What they don't know won't hurt them, okay? Package is ready for purchase. Approach the parcel. Wait, I don't even have to enter. I don't even. Okay, I was gonna say I don't even have to pick it up. What the frick? Oh, drop off. Great job. The robot will collect your package and deliver it to the customer. You just earned your first money. My first money, y'all. Good luck on future repairs. Accept order repairs, find the damaged component, replace it with the working. Holy crap, there's a lot of text. The fault can be anywhere in the circuit, so analyze the signal carefully and look for the true cause of the problem. Then test the device to send it back to the customer and receive payment. Every successful repair is another step forward. Remember to disconnect the power source before replacing a component. That's actually a valid tip. If the device is working correctly, all components pass the signal along. I mean, yes, this is a very simplified way of yes. When a component is damaged, the signal does not pass. I mean, also true, though it's not always voltage that you're looking at, but okay. A lack of signal does not always mean that a specific element is at fault. Also true. The damage may be further back in the path. Check the voltage closer to the power source. See, okay, so real thing, yes, this is a 100%. You would not believe how many times people or customers do not follow this procedure. Like, I will be talking with people at work for my job, and they'll be like, oh, look at the pick up little chef. Beep, 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 beep. All right, okay, go away. Sean Murphy, I need your help. My phone started doing weird things. Some functions work fine, others are completely ignore me. I can't rely on it anymore. Can you open it up and figure out what's happening? I mean, sure. I guess. I mean, what is RoboSnake protocol? Game over. Restart. Ah! Okay, I should probably shouldn't mess with that right now. Bye, box. Okay, if I do H. Wow, you don't do a darn thing. Also, I can't spin any further than that. That's totally not annoying. Give me the little splurger thingy. That should be called like cutting tool or something. Put in inventory. Okay, let's do this. Let's come out over here. You're good up to that point. Interesting. What the hell? Why are you... This is a fuse. Fuse is good. First off, if that's truly a fuse, just freaking like go on ohms. You don't need pass fail. Are you getting power from the jack? Outputs are... All right, hang on. All right, let's... We know it's getting power because power is making its way through the entire circuit. Whoops. This isn't really going to tell us anything, but sure. Audio, memory, sim. Now my brain's going, Okay. So we have a failure here on the audio processing chip. Following the trace goes to the power. Okay, so this is your actual power in is here. The interface to power it up goes to this contact. That's not really an out. You're bad as well, though. Were you an in or were you an out? You were an out, so I don't care about the out at the moment. Let me see my ins. Okay, so you're good. So you're gonna be good because you follow the same trace. These traces are bad. So no matter what you do, so the buttons aren't working. First off, these are buttons going to these traces. Coming over to this. These are inputs. These aren't outputs. God, I sometimes I hate knowing this stuff. Yeah, because here's your in, so that means that this chip, all of these chips are fine. Coming in, you're in. So basically, this circuit is, this chip here is bad. We need to get rid of that. Where's my solder and iron? And again, this is just one of those things that, like, you sit there and you I mean, I understand why it's done, you know, for the, it's made for ease of use, ease of the player, right? T. Copper, shush. H. Let's check our inventory. Processor AX 9750 is what we're at. Shop. This floating thing here is going to drive me crazy too. Processors. $97.50. Add. Check out. Accept. Go away. Hey, first, you kind of need to go pick up your package, dude. I'm like, but I bought it. It should be in my inventory. That is a bad solder job. That is a... Oh. Right. Damn it. I forgot to turn the power off. Mistakes were made. Someone clearly doesn't know what they're doing. If only he would have followed the procedures that like he was just going off about, right? Let's try this again, shall we? Also, the soldering iron is going through the table and totally won't cause any problems. It's so weird. You don't get like full camera rotation. Oh no, that's done. It's good. Can almost read this. touch is all positive. Okay. Oh, you know what? I know what I didn't buy? Didn't buy any freaking glue. Miscellaneous. I'm just gonna grab a couple of them. Sure. Because clearly we're gonna need it anyway. Running from the glitch. I'm not a glitch. Why you say I'm a glitch? That's not nice. I really don't like the buttons they want. I know part of this is a me thing. Okay, I'm aware of this. I wonder what they would do if I like put the wrong thing in there. Hey, I'm going on vacation next week, but my phone decided to break down right now. It turns on, but some hardware components are definitely failing. I need a fully working device. You don't need a working device. You want a working device. There is a difference. You are asking me telling me what you want. I'm telling you what you need. All of them are phone jobs right now. Oh, whoops. Meter. We haven't done a graphics card yet. Watch it be a graphics card. I'm so impatient. Like, this would be... So we definitely have a bad fail pin here. Following this trace, though, actually comes from there. But these were okay. These should all be okay. As logic says, this is the failed pin. Even though it's an output and it's coming. So you could do it this way if you don't have like the fancy tools. I used to work in a place that we made circuit boards. We actually populated all the circuit boards, fully tested them, which is probably why I go a little bit more crazy than some. Because, like, I know the proper procedure for all of this crap. What was the IC470? It was the only IC470 item that I saw, but you know. Now this problem, what's funny about this is this may not even be the problem. It's always a possibility. I personally see, I don't like the way that they have them listed for inputs and outputs. But that's just it is strictly a me thing. And I'm aware of this. Screen. Did I not, It's an output though. Where are you? Okay, so you're failing too. So are you? What are you? So the inputs are working. Okay, so all right, yeah. So I made it dumb. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just do it. We'll just take them off of this. So the real thing is, okay, so I'm really just starting to work on my inventory. Yeah, that's it. I didn't make a mistake. I'm actually just working on my inventory for the game. Because we know we're gonna need it. What is this? Processor. I admit, I like the concept of this game. I hope that some of the little things that, like I've been griping about, because it's just a me thing. Really? Where's my pry tool? And this, kids, is what happens when you don't pay close enough attention. C1. Again, we're just building up our inventory. 92 bucks for a capacitor? What? That's a crock of crap. Positive test, good. T, screen adhesive, yep. Go, Vunk. Screen, go. And that takes this guy's thing off the table. You close you, workshop admin, see more, prepare to send, close, log out, interact, sure. Oh, go away. Game! Oh, ooh. What the heck? Oh. Okay. This is just a fragment of what you've seen as a whole of what we're working on. Your impressions and feedback are real important. Alright, so that's the demo. A couple little things that are just I think more just pet peeves of mine. Only because I know the way that electronics work. And the structure that they had wasn't right. But that's okay. An interesting game, a game I will keep my eye on though, because it sounds like something that I would probably play. Sushi, what's going on, sir? How we doing? Oh, fudge. Right, I forgot. It's still. Hang on. I forgot that I had it set to like 5 seconds. 59. Monster reveal in 30 seconds. Total battle duration 60 seconds. Save. That should be a little bit better. Interesting. It lets you fire it right back off again. Really? That's interesting. Even more interesting is it's not showing it. Really? No, there it goes. Wonder why it took so. Wonder why it didn't reveal. Interesting. Why did it disappear? So what I'm looking at is this. So this is the app that we're running. So this is the overlay that it's being sent to OBS. Interesting. Now what's weird is that it lets you fire it really quick afterwards. I thought I had a global cooldown time on this. Did I not implement the cooldown? Difficulty in spawn. Combat balance. Chat. Oh, it only has a 30 seconds. Well, we don't want 30-second cooldown. We want that to be higher. Otherwise, it's going to get spammed. I didn't realize it was in seconds. Too many crickets. Save. Anywho, how are we doing tonight, Sush? Let's see. So the other game I thought about looking at is a cute little game called Packing Life. Have you guys ever played Unpacking? This is kind of the opposite. We need to change our stream title. Actually, what time is it? 8:30. We'll go for a little bit. Unpacking in reverse. What was it? What was this game called? Called Packing Life. Packing. Packing Life. Demo. Let me. How do I change? How do I change it? So I'm looking at my YouTube panel. Oh, stream, there it is. Edit. Packing life demo. This to Packing Life. Save. Okay. Now it should be working. Don't know anything about this. It looked cute. I wanted to look at it. Here we are. There we go. I'm like, why isn't it letting me click home day one? We're gonna do relaxing. This is your practice day at the warehouse. Do you want to play the tutorial? Well, yeah. I mean, that's... Oh, so we're an Amazon worker. Hey, Lily, I'm Alex, your mentor. I'm almost the oldest person here, but I'm super excited to guide you through your training at the warehouse. Welcome aboard. Hey, Alex, thanks. I'm so excited and a little nervous. Don't worry, you'll be fine. This is your station. Great. The monitor shows the suggested size box. Click A, B, or C to choose your box. B. Hold left click to grab an item from the basket. Move it to the scanner. Oh, excuse me. To scan the item. Oh, if you need to, you can rotate the box, and you can also rotate the item. This is gonna be too many buttons for me to remember. Click the I button or the right click to switch to top-down view. You can place items on the desk. It's an additional surface for adjusting an item. Pack all items into the box. How do I... There. Oh, what the hell? Just curious, can I put this on top of this? No? No! I don't want to rotate it that way. I want to rotate it like this, like this. Then we want to rotate it again. Let me get in here like this. This is easier in real life. Zoom out with the zoom button or mouse wheel and click the box to close it. Grab the tape gun. Click the printer to generate the receipt. Thunk. Hold left click to grab it, place it on top. Away you go! A. After packaging the items, check the monitor. If it shows an orange bubble wrap icon, keep adding bubble wrap until it turns green, indicating the box is ready. It clearly wants me to like do things proper and stuff. All right, it says it's green. All right. For fragile or liquid items, check the monitor and grab the correct label. Dunk. Dunk. Oh, you don't let me grab more than one? You suck. Just a heads up, if orders aren't packaged by 4 p.m., you start receiving hourly penalties. Final cutoff is 6 p.m. Yeah, this is why I'm not playing in that mode. Give me a teeny tiny little box. This is really deceiving because it makes it look like there's a lot of stuff in this box. Maybe there is a bunch of stuff in this box. For Julie. This is your guidebook. It holds essential info, penalties, payments, and more. If you've got questions, check it out. So I stumbled across an exploit to get an easy win on Chocobo Race on Final Fantasy X. Really? What would that be? Because that race is a pain in the butt. That like doesn't, oh. Income and time penalties, box penalties, whatever. Doing great, Lily. Remember, every item you pack is going to make someone's day a little brighter. You have to send a vid. Because I've looked at things like that, and none of them seem to work really well. So I'm gonna like it here. Glad to hear it. Hey Alex, thanks for asking. I've been exciting but overwhelming. I moved here a couple weeks ago just to get settled before university starts. Big step at 19. What are you studying? Business admin. Classes begin in a month, so I'm here to help cover expenses. Smart move. City isn't cheap. Yada yada yada. Back some character backstory. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Packing products isn't my field, but it'll help until the uni job starts. That's the spirit. Plus, you might pick up some valuable insights. A lot goes on in running a business here. True. I'm ready to learn. I call holy crap, that's a big pot. Is there anything else there? No? Oop. Give it a look when I have free time. A. Whoops. B. I've beaten Chocobo Race and got 0 time without exploit. It's super heavy RNG. It's not a little heavy RNG. It's very heavily RNG'd. Oh crap, I forgot to put the label on. Oops. Mistakes. I printed it. Just didn't put it on. It's fine. The only ultimate weapons I never got was Lulu's and Kamari's. Why? This reminds me of my first doll. My mom gave it to me when I was 5. I remember being so excited. Toys like this bring so much joy and comfort to kids. I mean, okay. I mean, yeah, you're probably not wrong, but why are we stopping my, how do I flip this the other? This person really liked their shoes. Oh. Lightning dodge 200 without messing up, and butterfly catch game, which gets harder the further you are in the game. I don't remember if I... It's been forever since I've gotten them, so... Ooh, she's a biggie. I'm like, please. Packaging's good. Yulu and Kamari become useless. Maybe you just need to play with them more often. I mean, they definitely are interesting characters, but I think but there's a case to be made to be able to use them, though. I think we want to flip this on it. Flip that one up. Throw that right on top of that one. And we'll rotate that guy, put him there. Are you seriously telling me that that's not gonna fit there? Oh. I'm like, bull crap, it's not gonna fit there. How do I rotate this frickin' thing? I'll say that the camera controls are super wonky. It's an interesting game. The premise is limited skills are lackluster. Dude, I tell you, Lulu's skill of sitting there just spinning the joysticks always drove me crazy. Because like no matter, it's because it always felt like no matter how fast I spun stuff, it never worked. No, I'm definitely not doing a no sphere grid challenge. Can't believe day's already over. Let's head home, cook up a nice meal. So it's different. It's not unpacking in terms of what I thought, but it's not bad. Oh, it's not meant to be hard. It's meant to try to be a relaxing game. But that said, it's going on 9 o'clock, and I should probably end stream because I still have work and stuff in the morning, and I don't want to sit too long without and risk letting my back get super aggravated. So, with that said, I mean, no sphere in Final Fantasy X. Look, you and I both know it can be difficult enough. Like there are different like methods. So you can sit there and say that, but it's not the actual case. All right, but anyway.